You can definitely feel it getting chillier today, you know?
Oh, yeah. It was cold this morning and chilly during the day. And we're going to have another cold morning tomorrow morning, too. So make sure the kitties and puppies are inside tonight because they're going to want to be. Let's take you outside and take a look. Isn't that cool?
Wow,
Yeah,
so
nice.
bright.
Really dramatic look as the clouds are parting out at the Oregon coast. This is Lincoln City, our camera at the Chinook Winds Casino, looking off to the southwest. And man, it just looks fantastic, doesn't it? 50 degrees. Of course, sun has gone down already. But it was cold this morning, as we were just talking about. Dropped to 33 in Hillsborough, 34 for Vancouver and Scappoose, 33 in Aurora. And we look around the state, we even had low 20s down in Klamath Falls with a 23 there, 30s on the coast. Lots of places getting below freezing. So yes, we have another cold one on the way as the clouds that are over Portland right now will eventually clear tonight. Okay, we've got a high surf advisory on the southern Oregon coast beginning Thursday and extending into Friday. That's when a large swell train will reach the beach. 20-plus foot breakers on the way, maybe as high as about 24, 25 feet. Farther north, it's a beach hazard advisory, but notice the time on this. Begins Thursday, goes right through the weekend. So if you plan on going to the beach this weekend, while the weather should be pretty good for a good part of the weekend, those sneaker waves are a real hazard, so be aware of that. And then finally, out in the gorge, the central and eastern gorge under a freeze warning tonight for the cold temperatures dropping down to about 30, even the upper 20s. This system didn't really produce any rain. It did on radar, but none of that really reached the ground. It evaporated first. And so the clearing coming in behind that is why it's going to get cold tonight. Now, there's a storm coming in behind that, but it will suffer the same fate that its predecessors have in that it'll just graze the northwest and head south into California and produce more drenching rains and some pretty good snow in the Sierra Nevada. What about us? Where's our rain? Okay, we get a little bit coming in tomorrow night, Thursday morning. This is Thursday, 5 a.m. A little bit of snow in the Cascades. The snow level, though, only drops to about 5,000 feet, so we don't get a whole lot. And then watch, it clears out for Friday and Saturday, and the next rain doesn't come in until Monday, actually. This is early Monday morning. A little bit of snow in the Cascades of Washington, but after that moves out, it dries out for Tuesday, Wednesday, and finally on Thanksgiving Day, if this verifies, we would get some pretty good rain and some mountain snow at least. So we'll wait and see how next week shapes up. But right now, the beginning of the week looks pretty good. We'll get that rain shower activity on Monday, and then that should be it for a few days. This is the upper level pattern. The showers early on Thursday, drying out late this week and over the weekend. And the system that looked promising for Sunday and into Monday now it doesn't look too promising in the models. It's weaker, it's farther north, won't produce a whole lot for us, and then there's the high pressure to get us into Thanksgiving Day, and maybe Thanksgiving Day or the day after, Black Friday, we get some precipitation coming back into the northwest. 50 was our high today, so we didn't warm up a whole lot. Two things. We had the cold start, and then it got cloudy, so it limited the heating. Only 50 in Bend after being in the 60s yesterday. Brookings made 61. That was the hot spot in the state this afternoon. Portland right now is cloudy. 49 degrees, but we're already getting breaks in the clouds, and that process should continue. And then fog or frost will form for the morning hours. Lows in the 30s, highs will be in the low to mid 50s, so a little warmer than today. 55 on Thursday. The morning showers give way to sun. We'll be dry on Friday and Saturday, and most, if not all, of Sunday before we get the showers on Monday, and then drying it out again. So, you know, a mid-November forecast where there's only showers on 2 of the 7 days, that's good living.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all. Thanks, Matt.